In this video clip, we'll be talking about your employee calendar. So when you log on to Kronos, your default home page will bring you to your EMS employee calendar. Here on the left is a drop-down menu with a different range of dates that you can select. It always defaults to the current pay period. These calendars here on the right, I'll go over one by one. The first one brings you to selected dates. In other words, you can search for any range of dates that you would want to take a look at. The blue bars indicate a scheduled workday, green bars are a day off. These three calendars here, the first one on the left indicates a daily calendar, the center one is a weekly calendar, and the third one is a monthly calendar. You can expand these dates by expanding the date range using the calendar next to the drop-down menu. So let's take a look at December 1st to the 31st. Click OK. And you're able to see a 1-month calendar. Here on the right, if you would like to do an employee shift swap, select the More arrow, the drop-down menu, and select Schedule Shift Swap or Request a Shift Swap. You would change these two dates depending on the dates that you want to swap with. So let's pick the 15th and the 16th, and what it does is gives you a list of employees where they are assigned at this particular date and whether or not they're able to do a shift swap with you. The system knows if the employee does not have 2 consecutive work shifts. In other words, they won't be working 24 hours if you want to do a shift swap with that employee. And basically that's it for the Kronos employee calendar. In this video clip, we'll review how to approve your time card. From the home page, looking to the right, in the workspaces, there is a My Time Card Genie. Click on My Time Card. Again, defaulting to your current pay period. In this case, I will select last week. I review my time card. Everything looks correct. Here on the right, on the drop-down arrow is Approval Actions. Select Approve Time Card. You see a color change, and you have approved your time card. Here on the right, in the upper corner, this square is, if you'd like to maximize the screen, just select that little block, click on that block, and the screen will expand. The blue bubbles mean that there is a comment. Hovering over the bubble, you'll be able to view the comment. To unapprove a time card, click the drop-down arrow, remove time card approval, turns white, and now you're able to add more comments to your time card. If you approve your time card or the manager has approved your time card, you will not be able to add more comments or additional pay codes such as travel time to your time card. In this video clip, we will be reviewing some of the actions in time cards. Again, going to the workspace, selecting a My Time Card Genie will load your time card. The drop down menu has a range of automatic pre-selected date ranges. If you would like to see a particular day, click the calendar on the right. You can select one day or months ahead. It's not recommended that you go too far ahead because you will experience some performance issues. You can always get out of the selected dates by clicking the drop down menu and select the set range of dates. For this employee, we'll look at last week's time card. And I'm the employee, I'm reviewing my time cards. All the punches look correct based on my schedule. On the left is a time card approval drop down arrow. Left click on the arrow, select approved time card. You'll notice a color change. So the color change indicates that the employee has approved their time card. If you see a green or blue color in this field, it means a manager has approved your time card. Once an employee approves a time card and or when a manager approves it, you cannot add any comments or add any data to the time card. If the employee has approved the time card and wants to remove it, again, click the approved time card drop down arrow, select remove time card approval, and you can go back in and add comments. At the top right corner of the time card is a little square. If you hover over it, it'll say maximize. When you left mouse click on that square, it expands your time card. It's like having a full screen view. It enlarges a lot of the data. I find it useful sometimes if the settings are too small. Whenever you see a blue arrow, it means a comment has been added to that punch. Hovering on the blue bubble, you'll be able to view the comment. So in this case, the employee has selected to convert overtime hours to comp time. So I'll demo how they did that. The black data in the time card means it's system generated. It's device generated. Purple color means system generated. You can only add comments to the black colored data, which is device generated. So again, if you'd like to use this overtime hours, converting to comp time, hover in the cell, right mouse click, a comments bubble will open on the bottom, left mouse click on the comment bubble, select the drop down menu, type in the first few characters, select the appropriate comment, in this case convert overtime hours to comp time. In the notes, you can add how many hours you want to convert. Select add and OK. Don't forget to always save your work on your time card. If the save icon is orange, that means you have data that has not been saved. So click on the Save tab. It'll gray out. It means that you've saved whatever changes you made in your time card. Again, you're happy with the time card, you can select Approve Time Card. Now, this is a recall shift. If you want to add travel time, you can add that by creating a line. This plus sign means this punches is for Tuesday, which is my day off. So on Tuesday, click the plus sign. That will open an additional line. Looking to the right, left mouse click in the cell. It'll bring out a OTT travel time pay code. On the right is the amount. I'll add 1 hour. Click an open cell. Go back to that cell, right mouse click, add the comment. Again, type in the first few characters. I will select travel time round trip. Add my comment, click OK. Again, don't forget to save your work. Hover on the bubble to review that it's correct. And you're done. So I like the way it looks. I will approve my time card. And basically, that's how you add comments, add travel time, and a comment on how to convert overtime to comp time. In this video clip, we'll be demoing how to review your data that's captured in your time card for a specific date range. Again, move to the workspace, select My Time Card Genie. This is defaulted to current pay period. Let's look at last week in this training. Maximize your screen. Looking at the bottom middle, you see a symbol here. Show or hide more content. Left mouse click on that symbol. Move your cursor to the left or the right. This will allow you to slide it up so you can display more data. So in this, using this tool, you're able to see what pay codes were captured last week, the amount, and wages. In this example, the wages are set at 0, except for the meals and night differential overtime. Only employees can see their wages. We have added in the current pay scale for all employees. So the dollar for dollar amount based on these hours or data will match up with what is the current pay based on the collective bargaining agreement. To close this, again, left mouse click on the symbol. It'll move it down. Minimize your screen. And that's how you review your data captured in your time card.